and gentlemen, blah 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 and blah blah blah. Welcome to another post-playground promo by the Poca Riot, yours truly. Man, today was fucking wild. Man, I don't even fucking know what happened. A riot basically almost fucking happened in the gym, you guys. I shit you not, man. It almost fucking went down in the gym. But let me take you to the beginning. I gotta baby step you through this, cause basically, I came in and you remember I was saying in the last promo, I was like, I'm gonna take some time off. I don't think my body can keep doing this. I don't know what happened, man, because I was supposed to take a rest day today. I was supposed to take an extended rest day, but something happened between last night where my body just it was just like, hey, we're not, we're cool. We can go again if you want to. In my mind, I was getting kind of bored upstairs, and I was just like, well, I could go, but I should take a rest. But, my body was like, come on, man, let's have some fun. Let's do it. Let's go to the playground. So, of course, like the commercial says, we went to the playground. It's definitely the best buy that you can get, for this price. You really can't go wrong with the price. So anyway, man, I went to the playground, and it was fucking nice. Everything was flowing as usual. I made a commitment to myself. I was like, all right, don't overdo it. Just get in, have a nice little session. Don't go fucking crazy. Don't do anything, extraordinary. Just do the basics. Get in, get out, and we'll consider this a rest day, I made a compromise to myself. I said, if I don't do anything too extreme, I'm hardcore, so it's hard for me not to be extreme. But I was just like, if I don't do anything too extreme, I'll consider this a rest day. A half and half rest day. Back in school, we used to have half days. You go to school half the day, blah, blah, blah. It was one of those things. I was trying to make it a nice, fun, comfortable sort of shindig, So I get in there, and of course, the first person I see is King Mariposa and the Mariposa Boys. If you guys don't know about King Mariposa and the Mariposa Boys, let me tell you, man. King Mariposa, he's a big guy, man. Big guy. He likes to wear glitter shirts and shit. I don't know what his fascination with glitter shirts are, but he loves his glitter shirts. That's why he's King Mariposa, And he was talking a lot of shit this morning. I don't know what his deal was, but I was like, all right, King Mariposa, you trying to get on this? I don't know why he's talking shit, because he was trying to make me a customer a few fucking playground episodes ago. He was like, hey, you want to buy some fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, man, I'm fucking broke, can't afford it. So anyway, I went from being a stranger with King Mariposa to a potential customer with King Mariposa. Now King Mariposa is trying to talk shit to yours truly. Well, I let him have the business like you knew I would. Come on, you knew I was going to do it anyway. So I defeated King Mariposa real quick. And then guess who fucking shows up? Out from the motherfucking Raptors. The Black Swans made their fucking return. I thought I was done with the Black Swans, man. The Black Swans showed up. I saw them last week. I was like, what's up, Black Swans? They were like, yo, what's up? I thought it was over. Black Swans once again trying to start fucking shit. So, I defeated the Black Swans like you knew I would. I mean, at this point, it's fucking embarrassing, man. It's just one of me versus all these groups and organizations, and I'm just whooping ass, man. I'm like a one-man army or something, man. I'm like a one-man band, whatever other fucking examples of, one person just whooping ass on a multitude of people. I don't want to say I'm like Chin Zen from Fist of Fury. You remember Chin Zen from Fist of Fury? He used to just walk in the dojos, beat up the whole school, fuck up the master real quick. Then he would take your plaque from your dojo and just smash it in two. I'm not saying I'm Chin Zen, but it was something similar, you guys. So anyway, after the Black Swans were fucking dusted, I just went along and kind of did my thing as usual, blah, 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 blah. It was getting near the end, and I was like, all right, man, I promised myself that I was going to do this Pocahontas run. So I load up the Pocahontas songs And I'm immediately fucking disappointed because I was expecting like 5-minute songs from each song, but like each song was really only like a minute or something. And I'm like, damn, dude, how am I gonna make 30 minutes if each song is only a fucking minute or two? I guess my calculations weren't exactly all the way there. You know, my eyes are bad, so I can't fucking see all those little tiny numbers. So anyway, it all worked out in the end, man. I got all my colors in the wind. I got all my fucking just around the river bands. I got it all in, man, with 28 seconds to spare. It was fucking wild. But I noticed, man, as I was running to the fucking Pocahontas, the spirits, they were erupting, man. Certain people in the gym were in their feelings about the Pocahontas, man. They were trying to get amped up. They were like, you know, they were starting to rattle the cages, and I'm like, holy fuck, what's going on with you guys? It's a little bit of Pocahontas triggering you guys? What's wrong with you guys? You guys act like you've never fucking seen Disney's Pocahontas before, man. It's a really tame movie. I guess maybe these people were like the people, you know how nowadays everyone's offended at everything, right? So these are probably the people that are like, oh, you can't watch Pocahontas. It's not historically accurate. I get it, guys. I get it, man. I understand your anger and your pain. Because I, too, was once one of those people. You know, I used to love Pocahontas, but at the same time, I was like, you know, at the same time, this movie is dope. Soundtrack is dope. But at the same time, man, historically, this shit is not really cool. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about your history, you know what I'm saying. I don't need to fucking beat around, you know. Read, motherfucker, read. So anyway, you know, that happened, and I'm like, alright, I got 2 minutes left in this Pocahontas run, and I'm not sure if the battery on my camera is gonna survive this thing because my battery's in the red. You know, I don't want the shit to like just close up on me without like, you know, a final conclusion. So what I did was, since people wanted to play, I was like, alright, let's play. I switched it over to Spider-Man Miles Morales. Bang. Do you want to start a riot? Because the people, they were acting like they wanted a riot. So I'm like, alright, I'll give you what you want. Let's fucking go. So man, I played that shit. Everybody was fucking bonkers. It was crazy, man. It was kind of wild. I was like fucking yeeting on the treadmill. I was like fucking doing the Charleston. I was doing like all types of dances on these motherfuckers on the treadmill. It was fucking crazy. All the fans showed up, man. Oh my god, all the fans showed up. My favorite guy in the gym. Don't know his name. Big guy. I call him Big Dusty, man, because he has like the fucking spirit of Dusty Rhodes. If he ever sees this shit, he'll know what I'm talking about. This guy showed up. I didn't think I'd ever see this guy again. I love it when Big Dusty shows up because he's always like making up new chants and shit. It's fucking awesome, man. He gets the crowd going. He's provocative. So anyway, man, Dusty showed up. The Fly Girl showed up. The Laura Winflows were there. Everybody showed up. It was a grand fucking time, man. I'm no wizard, but it was a grand time. And, you know, after the Spider-Man, what did I do? Oh, you know, after the Spider-Man, I had to play the Milkshake song by Police. Because all the boys started showing up in my yard, man. They were trying to get my milkshake. And I was like, no, you can't have my milkshake. It's not for you. It's only for me. Just me, not you, just me. And maybe certain other people, if they learn how to ask right and act right. That's right, you guys. You gotta use the fucking words, man. Because your guy can't catch no cases. You know, we live in a fucking weird time these times, and I'm not catching a case for nobody. So whatever you want, you better use those motherfucking words. Anyway, that being said, yeah, man, I did that shit. I got off. It was over. Everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, oh, fine, faux shine, for the Shaolin. You know, this all is for the Shaolin at the end of the day, man. You know what it is. So, fuck, yeah, man, it was awesome. Everybody loved that shit. It was great. Also, Finally, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. I finally remembered to do it. I finally had the space to do it. I pulled off a fucking 10 times Kamehameha in the gym. You're gonna see it soon, man. Don't worry. I know you don't believe me, but you're gonna see it. It was fucking wild. Eventually, I'm gonna keep building up my Kamehamehas until I get to the giant fucking spear bomb, big ball, bang bang, Kamehameha. Until then, it's been real. I'm the realist. Too real, in fact, for TV. Wish I could get syndicated, but you know they'll never hire me because I'm too real for those motherfuckers. That being said, alright, you guys, this is yours truly once again, coming from the fourth dimension. In my hubris, I forgot to mention some things that happened during this playground session. Number one, immediately when I got to the playground, I created a new fucking, I don't want to call it an exercise. It's more of a game than an exercise, but you could call it an exercise if you want to label it an exercise based on hand-eye coordination skills and accuracy and things like that. You know, kind of like how golf is, you know, something like that. So basically, I call this game the skeet throw. It resembles a dice game in which, you know, you get a ball and there is a hoop, you know, in front of you. You take a few spaces back, right, to make it a challenge. Then you put the ball in your hand. It's a one-hand game. One-hand game, you know, you don't need two hands. So you get the ball and you turn your hand, you twist your hand, turn it into a horizontal-like position, and you just, you know, shake your wrist vigorously up and down, up and down, up and down, as if you were shaking some dice. You know, you guys ever played dice before? So yeah, man, it's sort of like you're shaking the dice vigorously, just shaking it, and boom, you let it go, climax, and the ball goes out of your hand and it skeets into the basket. Hopefully, that's how you score a point. You know, and that's basically that game, the skeet ball challenge. So immediately, that's the first thing that I did, and this is what prompted the feud with me and King Mariposa, because Mariposa saw me playing skeet ball challenge, and he was like, "Oh, let me hate on this dude for some reason." And I was like, "Alright, King Mariposa, don't worry, I'm coming your way." I did. I came this way, and I smashed him. Like I said, it's not a big deal at this point. I do it all the time. I also had an epiphany when I was in the gym. You know when you're working out like you're supposed to, not talking, actually working out and not talking, like lifting weights but not talking, because you can't like fucking talk and work out at the same time, because if you are talking, that means you're not working out effectively to the best of your benefit. You know what I'm saying? So like, as I am working out, I had an epiphany, and this happens when you work out and not talk. When you get in the zone, sometimes, the fucking spirits, or the fucking fourth dimension, or, whatever you want to call it, sometimes you just have, I don't want to call it an orgasm, but it's some sort of higher relevation. You can only get it by working out. You can't get it by talking. So that happened, and I realized, I was like, whoa, dude. I used to be a gym rat, but I realized I'm becoming a gym shark. And yeah. I guess you're probably asking, what is the difference between a gym rat and a gym shark? Well, a gym rat is like an individual that loves the gym. They go to the gym all the time, They're practically like in the gym like at all times. However, they're missing just one little piece, just one little thing, one little something. A gym shark is an individual that does everything a gym rat does, but they have obtained the missing piece, the final piece of the puzzle. Because gym sharks, they only grow stronger through battle. You know, like a gym rat, the longer the exercises go, the more tired the rat gets, and eventually the rat is going to succumb to fatigue. But a gym shark, man, a gym shark only gets stronger as the battle prolongs. And at some point, the gym shark is going to smell blood in the water. And when the gym shark smells the blood in the water, oh man, it's like woo-sa. Huge power boost, you guys. Huge power boost. Have you ever seen Jaws before? Or Deep Blue Sea? Yeah, man, Deep Blue Sea. If you've ever seen Deep Blue Sea, you know, with Samuel L. Jackson, you know what I'm talking about. Remember when Sam Jackson was making his speech and the fucking shark just came out of nowhere and fucking like ate his ass? That is a gym shark. They just come out of nowhere. That power boost just comes out of nowhere. And it's just like, it gobbles all the exercises as if they were Sam Jackson in Deep Blue Sea. So yeah, man, it is what it is. I think I'm a gym shark, and I'm okay with that, you know. It's whatever. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, man, I almost forgot. This was after I smashed King Mariposa. At this point, I should just start calling him Rey Mariposa. You know, I should honor his traditional language and heritage. So, from now on, King Mariposa is Rey Mariposa. So, after I smashed Rey Mariposa, you know, he was trying to say like, hey, what's up? And I was like, well, to accurately answer your question. And then I told him about all the things that I did while I was in the gym, even though I just got to the gym. And all those things that I did was, not only did I create a new game, the Skeet Ball Challenge, but also I fucking made like a stand-up bit and I posted that shit, you know. And then I fucking finished my first set of exercises. So I'm explaining all this to Rey Mariposa, and I'm like, yeah, man, I just fucking knocked out these bench presses, and I created a fucking new workout game, and I just like uploaded a new video on the internet, some stand-up shit. So I'm telling like Rey Mariposa, I'm like trying to educate this dude real quick. I'm just like, yeah, man, you know, in the corporate suites, we call this multitasking. And if you ever want to be successful in life these days, you gotta learn how to multitask, because people are not one-dimensional like they used to be back in the olden days. Now everyone is operating, or they should be operating, on multiple dimensions. You know, that means you know how to do multiple things. You got multiple hats in your repertoire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So I was educating Rey Mariposa real quick about, you know, the joys of multitasking. Yeah. They shooting. Regular.